G'day all, welcome back to the Yorke Peninsula, where I find more of our beautiful and diverse wildlife, including black swans, Australian shelducks, plus an amazing encounter with a willie wagtail, helping a kangaroo clear itself of ticks.
Western grey kangaroos are abundant throughout the Yorke Peninsula. Highly social, these marsupials are happy to congregate in small groups or even on their own. Influenced by the temperature, the western grey kangaroo seeks refuge and rests in hot weather, being more active during dusk and dawn and during night. However, these western grey kangaroos are happily out feeding in the cool morning breeze, grazing on grasses, small shrubs and the low-lying branches of leafy trees. The black and white songbird that is the willie wagtail, belonging to the flycatcher family, it's an aerial specialist, hunting prey both in the air and on the ground. New Holland honeyeater, not only an active feeder but a bird that is always on the move, scratching, preening, its head continuously pivoting around on the lookout for danger. With streaks of black and white and a patch of yellow highlight on the wing, its white irises stand out against the black of the face. The Australian pipit, a ground-dwelling bird preferring open grassland where it forages for small insects and seeds. A bird that is a challenge to film due to its speed on the ground, where it zigzags and darts around collecting its feed, so the speed of the footage has been slowed down to get a better view. Grey Currawong, with an amazing yellow iris glowing against the dark grey black of the head. A large, robust body, with an impressively large pointed beak, ready to forage around leaf litter and probe into the deepest of crevices, scavenging around for any tasty morsels. Grey Currawongs are ground feeders and are omnivores, meaning they feed on both plant and animal matter and have a diet consisting of rodents, frogs, small birds, insects, seeds and fruits. Galah, tearing up the ground in search of seeds, roots and bulbs, before retreating to the safety of a high branch. With a strong wind blowing, I came across this beautiful pair of Australian shelducks. The male on the left with his full dark green head and white neck ring, and the female on the right with similar features, but has a white ring around the eye and white ring around the start of the bill. A bird that is quick to retreat at the slightest glimpse of human presence, using this small island as their safety zone, although they are quick to head to the safety of the water. The pair is inseparable, with the male not letting the female venture too far out of his sight. Outside of breeding season, Australian shelducks form large flocks. However, this pair has separated to breed, potentially producing a clutch anywhere between 5 to 15 eggs. Occupying the same windy location is this pair of black swans. Similar to the Australian shelducks, not letting each other out of their sight. I guess it is mating season after all. Both sexes are similar in colour, with a deep midnight black body, head and neck, white flight feathers tucked underneath its black wings. A standout feature is the red bill, tipped with a white end. While in the water, these birds appear gracious, effortlessly gliding across the surface. However, when up on 2 feet, they look anything but, appearing clumsy and ready to topple over at any moment. Black swans pair for life, constructing a large nest made from reeds and grasses in shallow waters or on islands away from the reach of predators, where a clutch of 4 to 8 eggs will be incubated. Black swans are nomadic and common and can be found inhabiting varying water types, both salt and fresh water. Being herbivores, they feed on aquatic vegetation. White-faced heron, feeding in the shallows of the same lake as the Australian shelducks and black swans. A bird with a varied diet, feeding on fish, frogs, small reptiles and insects. Scarlet robin, a male of the species, showing his bright scarlet breast for which the species is aptly named. Dusky Woodswallow. These normally communal birds can be found in groups of 30 or more birds. However, on this occasion there is only a few gliding from branch to branch. Dusky Woodswallows feed on insects which are plucked from the air while in flight. While filming this western grey kangaroo, I was amazed and lucky enough to capture the actions of this Willie Wagtail. Intent on extracting any parasitic ticks from the kangaroo and getting an easy meal at the same time. The kangaroo undeterred by the Willie Wagtail on its back, possibly knowing it will soon be free of these blood-sucking parasites. With 2 types of symbiotic relationships on show, symbiotic relationships meaning the close interaction or relationship between 2 different species. The first one being parasitism, where the parasitic tick is sucking blood from the kangaroo. And the second one being mutualism, where the Willie Wagtail is benefiting from the easy meal and the kangaroo is benefiting from the ticks being removed. With this amazing interaction coming to an end, so is this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like to see more nature-based videos. Thanks for watching.